And that's the last time that I took my pants off while I was driving.
PLZ no turnpike.
Nice.
No turnpike, everybody. Thank you for the donation. That's amazing.
Yes, I killed somebody. It worked.
God damn it. Welcome back, everyone, to In-Hulk Signal. Vince says we are on session 32. Last we left off, we had passed the gauntlet of blights that barred the way to our destination of Karsus. Dun dun dun. We returned with our friends, and hey, I actually made a token, of course, a whole session too late. Well, for use, for Iluna, so she can actually be a part of this. And let's jump right in. Remind me, do you guys take a long rest?
No, but
Short rest.
We definitely can.
no, we were debating whether or not we even had time for a short rest.
We took a long rest. Definitely.
I believe in your guys' honesty that you guys took a short rest.
Didn't even do that.
Yeah,
Really? I thought there was a thing for that. Maybe I was just thinking about it. I was tired. I didn't review.
We were debating it heavily.
Okay.
But I think we decided not to.
What the fuck is that? Ask Joe.
Please don't ask Joe.
Oh, too late.
Oh well.
Anyway, moving on.
So because we are all rested in real life, not in game, let's go ahead and make that final decision on that. Are we going to rest or do we move forward?
If we can take a long rest, let's do it.
We healed up. We definitely don't have time for a long rest. We healed up. The only reason we would stop for a short rest is so that Kaylin can get bear back or whatever it was, and I can get spells back.
And I'd get a wild shape back too.
That's bear or whatever.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry about your sorcerer that doesn't have any spell slots. It's okay.
Well, yeah, you don't get too much back from a short rest, unfortunately.
No,
Would you like to multi-class into warlock to fix that issue?
Maybe.
I mean, you'd only get your warlock spells back, right?
No,
I mean, there's only like 4 spells at level like 10 that you have as a warlock. That's not true. It's spells prepared or spell slots, whatever you want to call them.
No worries. This is a distraction. Let's go.
All right, Iluna, prepared with her bow out, says, "It should just be on that shimmer over there. We could not pass it. Lee, perhaps you can do something?"
I walk forward with the sword back in its natural long sword form.
Would you like protection from good and evil before you try anything?
Oh yes, please, absolutely.
All right.
Wouldn't that make her explode?
Yes.
Okay.
She's both good and evil. She will go. An over microwaved hot dog in a microwave.
Just.
Yep.
Okay, so for the next 10 minutes, as long as the cult's concentration, Lee, you have protection from good and evil, evil and good.
So potential advantage on my next saving throw. Oh no, I'm not currently possessed, so just can't be.
You cannot be possessed.
Cool. I'm gonna walk forward and try and just stick my sword in the barrier.
Okay. The sword slices into the barrier, and as it does, it unwraps, kind of like curtains, and opens up and disappears. No more shimmer of light.
All right. Well, let's let's go then, I guess.
All right, everybody. Go ahead and position yourselves how you wish to enter. Luna is planning on taking up the back, the rear, as it were. You do not have to be in a line, just in some sort of position.
I'm good where I am.
I suggest we put Jack in the middle.
That sucks, alright.
We'll all probably still be in range to get it.
Oh yeah, it's 10 feet, not 5 feet. 5 feet is his protection with his shield, which he doesn't have anymore because he changed. Never mind.
No, 5 feet is for my aura of treachery.
Which is something else. That's aggressive, right?
Okay.
It's for enemies.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I will go ahead and grab you guys.
And then rip you into pieces like a winter jacket.
That's right.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Dear.
Okay, I already don't like this encounter.
What the fuck?
It's a little blurry, I'm sorry.
It's a little scary, is what's happening.
Oh, he's very large.
I have to zoom out to where our characters are really tiny just to get a good look at him.
He's not that big.
Biscuit. Fuck.
Hi, what a big boy.
Okay.
All the to TBK you with.
Sorry, that was too loud.
You cautiously move forward through the path as it twists and turns a little bit deeper. Everyone, you hear the whisper of "Closer, you're almost there," over and over, surrounding you with the forest. No other sounds. Even the step footprints you make are completely silent against the ground.
Footprints are generally a physical thing. You might want to say footfalls or
footsteps.
I would like to kind of like dink my helmet, just like very silently, to see if it makes any noise at all.
Nope, none. If you guys try to talk, you can. However, every other sound seems to be muted.
Jack, try and like make lights appear.
Okay. I will use minor illusion cantrip and try and make a light appear.
Can that make lights?
Say again?
Can that make lights?
It's close enough to what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So whatever you can do with minor illusion.
Sound or an image of an object. So, image of a wisp, I guess.
Yeah, you can make this image. Again, the colors are muted into this grayscale. No sound comes from the illusion at all. Not that I don't think if you do an image, you can do a sound, but...
Correct, but... Okay, important thing is you're still able to cast spells.
Like this, the verbal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You're not impeded in any way verbally or anything like that. It's just that nothing seems to reverberate except for speech. Because that's how sound works. Reverberation. Anyways, as you move forward into down the path, it opens up into a clearing where at first you see the ruins of a forgotten temple, or tower, not temple. And upon it you see a shadowy figure sitting on a throne of gnarled roots and branches. One moment. I have a pretty cool image of it. It's a little different than what's in that image.
Close enough.
But that's pretty close.
That is spoopy.
Spoop. what the spookiest part is?
Oh, the zoom in. Jesus Christ.
That adventure right there is like a blob.
The adventurer is just blorped. You are that adventurer. No.
When we do speak to each other, is there an echo, or is it just like we're, like in a sound booth to where there's no echo? It's just very mute.
Like in a sound booth where it doesn't bounce off any like walls or anything to give it some depth. It's like almost monotone, even if you try not to speak that way. It falls very flat, I guess. Is a way of putting it.
We can see this.
That image, yes, as you enter the clearing, except instead of the tree lines around the figure, it's a mostly destroyed tower. Inside is the throne, and this figure sitting there, and he's just waiting, or it is at least.
So you're the one.
Yes, I am the one who brings you power.
Well, I'll be very glad to be rid of you then.
In his voice is this wispy, shadowy effect that I can't reproduce with my own voice. Kind of like that ghostly after voice.
So kind of like the voice
Lich
from
King.
Shadow of the Colossus.
I'm not familiar. Or if I am, I'm not thinking of it.
Whatever.
It's a pretty common effect in shows and stuff. Rid of me. Do not seek my power. Just a little bit more. Without my influence.
I've always only sought to seal you away.
You cannot seal me. Only I can do that.
I cast my Hexblade's curse on him.
Ooh, snap.
You will die today.
He stands up from his throne. You feel the curse that you put there not really taking hold.
Oh no, that makes so much sense, but that's so bad.
That's the wrong. There we go. It was right there. As the figure takes steps towards you, it begins to shrink down to your guys' size.
Oh, thank goodness.
If you wish to be free of me, come, take your freedom. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh shit. I think this is the first like actual full-on boss fight that we've done.
Fuck.
Yeah, probably.
Fuck.
I used my nat 20 for initiative.
Can we get an initiative tracker?
Oh.
You know, as a spellcaster, getting that 20 on initiative is really good.
Yes, true. There are things that I would like to do before bad stuff happens.
I was so hoping I'd get an at 20.
I got a nat 1 on my initiative.
Ooh,
What?
it re-rounded though. That luck.
I am lucky.
Very nice.
This group is more lucky than skillful sometimes. Sometimes. No, not always.
Let's say
most
that's
of the
the talk
time,
and it's stealth
honestly.
rolls.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost
Damage rolls are pretty good.
There we go.
Also, I don't know if it's just me, but like, is Matt kind of cutting out this time?
A little bit.
No.
I'm not cutting out for me.
No, I'm not. I'm not hearing any cutouts from Matt.
Well, we'll see how that goes.
It's just some time.
Far Traveler, your turn.
I am going to draw a shielded sword and dodge until Lee does something. Oh, bonus action range, dodge.
Bonus action range and dodge. Okay. Next on the order is Luna. She will actually take your lead with that and prepare
She bonus
to.
action rages. Wow, I'm impressed.
Yes. She will ready an
She's a
action
level 20
to.
fighter and a level 20 barbarian.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a level 1 barbarian, actually.
She will ready her action upon Lee's turn, or after Lee goes to do something.
You guys are gonna be waiting a while.
To fire off her arrows at the figure. And that makes it checked.
Sorry, I'm doing something.
No problem. I'm gonna have to review my what I can do.
No, it's my screen. My son was messing with my screen.
Is murder an instrument?
Is murder an instrument? No,
Yes.
Flecken, murder is not.
Yes, it is. Play it. Play that sweet tune.
Sorry. Okay, cool. Got it set up. My screen was all search jacked up. I am going to stay inside the circle of protection, but moves not protection, but just move slightly away because scariness, and cast mirror image.
Starting with defensive magic. I like this plan.
Yeah.
Probably a solid plan.
And then I'm going to, let's see, just a second. Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, cool. Fuck. I am going to expend a 4th level spell slot and eat it, and then get back 4 sorcery points as my bonus action. And turn.
Okay.
Do you,
I will.
do you search?
Let's see. So when I surge, it's I can.
Discuss searching on casting spell slot spells. Mirror images of spell slots.
I don't think that's something you can surge off of, though.
Hold on.
Correct.
We did
Not sure.
do sure. I need you. Yep. Yeah, I'd have to roll a 20. You're right, because it is a spell.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And turn. Thank you for
Okay.
my.
At the end of your turn, he goes, smart. And then 3 shadowy clones of himself appear and take his form.
That's fine. That's not death.
This is fine.
Oh, and it's his turn.
Oh no, wait, what? That was at the end? Oh.
Fuck.
I didn't laugh. Shut up. I need to double check my spell slots. So that's 3. Oh, I have that. I'm done. Well,
It's okay, guys. He's a mage. He's gonna be real squishy.
I believe you instantly.
let me double check a spell because it's a weird one.
Didn't mean to click that. Apologize. While you're checking that, I'm going to use the restroom.
I thought Matt put that in the chat. Immediately was concerned just by how large the spell was.
I mean, if he's looking for a spell, it's probably going to be a lot longer. Wish.
Because we all know Matt loves long spells.
That's something you can definitely focus on.
The figures reach out their hand and say, "Let's test the group." And a red beam, or a red bead, appears in front of it and shoots off, landing
Flashbacks to Nomthok.
right about there, and then erupts in a burst of fireball.
Oh god.
Just
Guys, we're all immune to fire.
Is it magical damage?
it is
It is
magical.
magical damage. So you, myself, and what's her name?
Ellie, obviously.
2 is not sufficient, or a 5
Right,
even.
I only take 10 though.
So yeah, everyone needs to make a dex save against a fireball, magical.
I don't want to click. Oh, good. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, he didn't roll great on his secondary damage, or his initial. That's too bad. Mark that
wrecked.
down. I did. Okay.
Alright. I missed anything?
Yeah, you got fireballed.
Just
Big
kind of a
conversation.
question here. Is this guy an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead?
Yes.
Okay.
I am going to activate my Tides of Chaos and gain advantage.
Okay.
No, don't lose concentration yet.
Too late. He's trying his hardest to fail concentration. Is there anything anybody can do to fix that?
And don't give me his inspiration, so he
That's a
doesn't have.
dexterity save.
Does anybody else have inspiration to give him?
No, I had inspiration for like 20
I-
sessions.
If hold on, if you luck die that like and get like a 3 or a 4, then I'll be fine.
If I luck die it.
Or
Uh,
the bend luck.
Oh,
Yeah.
bend luck. Okay.
Bend luck, yeah.
Sure,
50% isn't bad.
Sure, I guess.
Sorry to say.
Yeah,
I know, you're wasting all my
unfortunately,
shit.
That's kind of important.
Joe, how come you
The
can't be a
worst.
core and just not have ones? Hey, there's a 3.
So 22 damage divided by 2 is still 11. You had to get an 11 to pass.
21 divided by 2
Yes.
is 10. It's rounded down.
22.
Wait, doesn't
I'm-
Joe
I'm
take no
resistant.
damage on a save? On a...
No, I'm.
He failed to save for 1.
Right,
I
but I'm
resist-
resistant.
Oh,
so
you're
he
right.
only takes...
Yeah, you're
Five
right, you're
damage.
right. I forgot you guys had the magic resistance.
Some of us do.
So on successful saves, you take no damage. If
You
have
take
resistance-
half.
It's
You take half.
damage.
Well, on
So you-
successful saves, you take a quarter. You take half of
quarter.
half.
What kind of magic resistance are we granted? I'm confused.
The amulets.
Amulet.
Yeah, but magic resistance or magic damage resistance are two different things. What kind of resistance are we getting?
Magic resistance. I didn't know there was a
Okay.
difference.
Magic resistance is advantage on saving throws. Magic damage resistance is like the 7th level nature paladin ability. If you want to reference.
I'm pretty sure the monster manual version of magic resistance is. No, it's just advantage on saving throws. Yeah, so you guys would have
Yeah.
advantage on the saving throw, not the damage.
Okay.
Okay. I thought it was. Okay, got it.
That's
So-
why I'm checking now. This is the first time it's ever happened.
Yeah, I totally
Okay,
forgot
and
there was
who
a difference.
actually has the amulets?
I
Me.
have one.
Okay.
Okay,
Thought.
so I took 20 damage.
And we gave one to Luna as well, right?
I think the only people that don't are myself and Lee.
Okay. Cool.
I make another con save.
Nope.
Okay, but did And plus, it's 21, right?
It's 22 divided by 2 is 11. Or
Wait, how
divided.
is it 22?
Look
It
up.
says 21. Oh,
21, and then there's an additional 1 for
Got
higher
it.
level casting.
Mother shit. Okay.
Horrible monster you.
Yep. Concentration is gone from Lee.
So what was the save?
It looks like he got a 9 total, and he needed an 11.
Okay, needed 11, and then it's half damage for a save, right?
If you did succeed at the save, yes.
Okay.
So you did succeed, so you take 11 fire damage. Okay,
Okay.
are we all sorted out, ready to keep going?
I
Oh,
think
I'll
so.
have to take the damage, but yeah, we're good.
Okay. You took that directly to the face, most of you. Not bad for the rest.
I cast a nervous glance at Doc's face.
It's a little more scorched than it was before.
Hey,
Um,
I can't get my HP to update from my character sheet.
Let me double check that it's correct on your token.
It's not.
It's not, and I don't know why. That's weird. Oh well, fun times, I fixed it.
Okay, I will just continually make sure I have both updated then.
It should be good now. It has 57 on your token.
would that invoke a mirror image roll with that fireball, or is that like an
Mm-mm.
AOE type thing?
Mirror
No,
image
that's,
is always targeted.
Okay.
Is it concentration? I forget. I believe it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not concentration. Okay, that's good to know. Kylan, your turn.
I cast Wrath of Nature
Oh,
on top of him.
oh, good.
Okay.
So 60-foot cube around him. That's difficult terrain for enemies.
Let's go ahead and draw you a Wrath of Nature.
And then bonus action, throw a rock.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Wow. Nature is green as heck today.
Dude, yeah, it is.
Something like that. Is that 60-foot radius? No, 60-foot cube.
60-foot cube.
Do you opt to have the front end towards us or the front end towards the throne? 'Cause right now
I
it
said
looks
centered
like-
on him.
Yeah, but you need to
Literally
pick
on him.
one of the 4 squares.
Oh. Then
Like,
toward
just-
us.
Yeah, towards us.
So you want it like that? Or
Yes,
no.
definite.
No, you want it like that.
Centered on him
Right.
so that he's in the top right corner of the center of 4.
I'm lost.
So
Okay.
it's not an odd numbered cube with a 60-foot.
Yeah, it's not a 65-foot cube, it's a 60-foot cube, which means he needs to pick one of the center 4 squares,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
and he wants to opt to have him in the top right so that the bottom left is closer towards us. There you go.
Boom.
Nailed it.
And then as a bonus action, I will throw a rock.
What does rock do? On your turn, you can choose a loose rock in the queue to launch the creature. You make a ranged spell attack on a hit. You deal 3d8 normal, non-magical bludgeoning damage. It must succeed a strength saving throw. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Throw a rock.
Throw a rock.
So
Spell attack bonus, wisdom
it's just
based.
gonna be wisdom based. Just
Yeah.
making sure.
That hits.
Does it hit a mirror image?
Next
That's
question.
the next question, isn't it? That's a d20 roll, right?
Yep.
And I got
That's a yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Is that a yes?
I think that's high enough.
It's been a while since
I think
But-
it's 6, 8, 6, 8, and 10. Hold on. Mirror image?
6 or higher. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it goes right through a mirror image.
But that
Right.
one disappears.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, it's 6, 8, 6, 8, and 11 for mirror image rolls.
Yeah. Okay.
And then one creature of my choice at the end of my turn. Does that gonna invoke a mirror image?
It's
Where's
not
that?
an attack.
It's not an attack, so it doesn't have to worry about mirror image.
Okay. So I'm gonna end my turn. So he needs to make a strength saving throw or become restrained.
Okay. I see.
16
that's
or
it.
higher.
That's pretty cool. Strength saving throw. That is a 19.
And that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, in a wisp of shadow, everything disappears from that spot and reforms. Sure.
Oh dear.
Up there. You got to try harder to stop me.
Oh, honey, you're already on the run.
Lee, your turn.
Okay. Well, let's see. Perfect. Yeah, I'm just gonna move right up in his face. Since I am completely out of anything except for hitting him with my suboptimal melee attacks. Bam. 18 to hit.
That hits.
11 points of magical slashing.
Good. Good.
Brief pause to look and see why he's so happy before I hit him again.
He seems to be damaged, but he likes your aggression.
Okay, he's just thinking he's corrupting me. That's fine. I'll hit him again. Harder.
Oh, not as hard. More accurate, but not as hard.
Sure. And then that's gonna be my turn because I can't really do anything except for that.
Mirror images.
Oh, I forgot about
Oh.
the mirror images. Yep. I need to be kept honest on that, I guess. Am
8
I
or
honest?
higher. That is a mirror image. 11 or
So
higher.
that's one mirror image down.
Both are down.
All right. You hit both mirror images. Both. That is why he is saying
Alright.
good.
Well, now it's just him. And then
Next
I think
time.
that triggers a bunch of held actions.
It does from Illuna at least.
Those weren't held.
Yeah, he didn't hold. He just was waiting by dodging.
Oh, yeah, you weren't.
Oh.
Luna. Was Luna actually holding or was she defending too?
No, she was holding, and she will take her action before he can take his legendaries.
Do it.
Are you ready?
Oh, yes. Please. Yes. Yes.
Oh my god.
Baby.
Yay!
1v1 me myself.
Yeah.
1v1 me, bitch. Okay.
Well, look at that. He's got no mirror images to protect him from critical hits.
You're welcome. Goodness.
Good night.
Oh my god.
That's 57 total damage.
Nice.
Those definitely all hit. So 4 shots hit his form and then fall out of his body as if passing out of, like, as if the shadow around them releases it. Your friends have got spunk. He releases his hand from a fist and shadow erupts around his body. Fuck, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to run up to Lee. Yeah. Good, yeah. And I would like to cast protection from good and evil,
Okay. Awesome.
and say, "Keep yourself safe." After
Thank
that, I would like to use my bonus action. Use my poison strike. And then use the remainder of my movement to stand adjacent to him. And that's my turn.
Okay. Fire Traveler, your turn.
I am going to step over to Aluna and say, "Pardon me a moment," and reach over and grab both of her short swords from her. If they're in their sheaths.
They are. She whatever, shrugs it off.
Then I'm going to give her a slight smile, turn around, and rush right at the Karsus.
Okay.
And I am going to, let's see, no, I don't want to make strength-based attacks. So I'm going to attack him directly. That's not at advantage, sorry.
16 is insufficient as you glance off the shadow.
Yeah.
22 will
Okay,
hit.
I'll ask. Okay.
Sorry, I missed it, is all. I was looking at something else. For 10 points. Is that non-magical?
I have to assume so. They're not my swords.
Yes, they are non-magical. I don't know why I asked you when I'm the one with the answer.
How would I possibly do any magical damage? I'm a barbarian, bro.
Magical swords.
But I did hit him, so we will apply this.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to attack him again.
Okay. That is insufficient.
That'll be my turn.
Luna will not hold back this time. But she will have to move around to get away from you guys giving him cover from her. That'll be good enough. Actually, you know what? Let's Jeez. There. Let's get a better angle. And she will shoot 4 times once more. All but one hit. As she fires off, and one glances off what seems to be magical armor under her shadow, or his shadow.
Where did she move? By the way,
Well, you're at just the wrong angle.
Oh, okay. Okay, out of the shot.
Yeah.
That tree is covering her.
Okay.
I do have a set to global illumination. I forgot to mention that. Because of this giant pale moon in the sky that was not there earlier. There is a illumination of the area.
Can I make any sort of check to know if we went into the Shadowfell like was discussed?
Yeah, that's.
Arcana checks from everyone.
Oh, I'm totally not paying attention.
Wow. So
Well,
nat 20s on
It
that.
should be fine.
The 2 nat 20s, you guys are able to determine that this is where the Shadowfell is leaking onto the material plane. You're still on the material, but it's heavily influenced by the Shadowfell.
Yes. The silence makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, after Luna is checked.
So, 1 second.
Mhm.
Do I sufficiently know that he himself is not emanating Shadowfell, just this area is Shadowfell?
Yes, it seems if anywhere the source is from where the throne is.
Huh. Do I have any idea what would happen if he was not inside of the Shadowfell region?
It's hard to say. If this aspect is drawing power from the Shadowfell, it would definitely be weakened.
I might want to take him on a magic carpet ride. By that I mean with a fist.
All right. One second.
Punch
My
him into
turn.
a different arena.
My turn order exploded. There it goes.
What was that?
My turn
Punch
order
him
just
into
like.
Oh yeah, punch him into a different arena.
Dragon Ball style.
Yeah. Throw the pillar so hard and then jump on it to fly away. Jack, it's your turn.
Seeing my comrades engage in melee combat, I will move slightly to the side. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. And we will cast Magic Missile at 3rd level. Nice.
Nice.
That's not bad. That is not bad at all.
I'd say so.
Is there anything I want to do about that? Sure. With the midgets, the missiles rocketing forward towards him, he waves his hand in front of his face, and a shield appears, and all the shots hit into it.
Alright. After seeing that and casting a spell, and after the effects of my Tides of Chaos, I feel something kind of start to boil up in my chest.
Is he out of range of counterspell? Because I'm pretty sure he just cast shield.
Ooh.
Raz,
What's up?
is he out of range of counterspell? Because I'm pretty sure he just cast shield.
Oh, that's a reaction spell. Ha! Gotcha. I understand what you're doing.
If it's important enough for you, that is.
He is 50 feet away.
Which would work.
Mhm.
Yeah, why not? I will see him start to put up a shield with these, with my missiles coming in, and I will twist my hand in such a way that kind of absorbs his cast.
Okay, you will cast counter spell on his shield.
What level?
It's a 3rd level.
Okay. Well, shield is a 1st level spell, so it does get dispelled, and he will take the damage.
Right. And then rolling on that table, 59, I gain my lowest level expended spell slot.
Nice.
Nice.
Just do that all day.
Yeah. Sweet deal. And then as a bonus action, I will eat one of those spell slots.
Nom, nom, nom.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. His turn. You see this red shadow start to appear in his eyes, where his eyes should be, I guess, is the proper term, as there is only shadow there. And then he says, "Give in to your fear." And a sphere of energy erupts from this point. Let's see if I can't hit him. Ah, this point. And everyone within 30 feet, which is everyone, needs to make a wisdom save against being feared.
I'm immune.
Magical.
Magical.
Okay.
Oh, not what I meant to do.
Nice.
DC is 17.
Is what?
17.
17, okay.
Stand by just a second.
Uh-huh.
Haha. You say wisdom?
Yep.
Going to suggest you throw a lucky die in there.
I am going to.
Trying to get the 4.
No, not a roll a lucky die from his feet.
Oh, that.
The reroll die.
Didn't.
Ooh.
I don't
Now
think
you
it's-
might want to bend luck.
Yeah. Well, Ben luck. What was the DC on that?
17.
So
So
you gotta get a 3 or a
Got
4.
a 3 or 4.
Got a 50-50 shot.
50-50.
yeah.
Come on. Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
baby.
very nice. What's the +1 from?
He's got saving
My
throws
cloak.
from his cloak.
Alright, it looks like everyone saved. I need to do Lunas though.
She's wearing an amulet.
Right. Then she'll
Come
have.
on, you're our damage dealer.
Hey!
Yes.
Okay.
Sock, say the thing that you always say.
No, you.
Thank you.
Actually, no, I'm gonna scream that, like, no, you!
The helmet eyes flare up.
You see the eyes do in fact flare with anger and intent before disappearing into darkness. I will have you. Kellen, your turn.
I stop concentrating on Wrath of Nature and cast Call Lightning at a 3rd level.
Nice.
Just behind him.
Okay.
Seems good.
That's pretty good.
It's enough.
Ooh,
Yes.
that
Ooh,
is
especially
less
girls
than
like
good.
Jesus.
Okay.
Then I will move up.
Hey, baby, have you got a bear for us? Oh, no, you don't. You didn't rest. Damn.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same thing.
And I end my turn.
Okay. What to do? What to do?
No, I lied. It was bonus action. I cast Shillelagh.
Aha.
The important things.
That is important if we need magic damage to hurt him, because I'm totally useless. I'm a barbarian.
Okay. What form of sword is that? Ah. You pull out your shillelagh, and a magical, shadowy blade appears in his hands. He grasps it in two, and swings down at Falk.
Oh. At disadvantage because of
Yes.
Far Traveler's thing?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. It would be a far traveler then.
What sort of sword is it? One-handed, two-handed?
Two-handed.
Oh. Oh no.
That with a bonus?
Also disadvantage. No, never mind.
No, not
Because he,
disadvantage.
yeah.
It's a 16 to hit.
16 is insufficient to hit Far Traveler.
Okay. It doesn't really. How do you want to deflect it? Just with the sword, or?
Yeah, with the Luna's sword.
Okay. Just slices off the sword. It actually leaves a visual cut in the sword. Nothing to stop it from working properly. Just a little notch.
Something tells me I shouldn't block something called Sword of Sharpness with my body.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Hmm?
Wait, Lee, before you do anything.
What was that?
Hold
I
on.
heard before you do anything.
Did we lose Joe?
You're good. Never mind, you're good. Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Okay.
We can do
Okay.
it.
I have no spell slots. 0.
Okay.
Like all I can do is hit this guy. Which, by the way, I'm going to completely full-on rage mode because I'm immune to possession right now. And I'm just gonna go for it and start screaming at him to pay attention to me.
Lee actually has emotions inside. What?
25 to hit.
Huh.
She
That
just
does
went
it.
from Jedi to Sith.
5 points or 8 points of damage there.
Okay.
And then second attack. Where is it? 21 to hit.
That hits.
12 points of damage. And these are magical, by the way.
Is the damage magical?
Yes.
Is it calculating a +1 on damage?
It should be.
I don't think it is.
Oh, then both of those should be +1, and I'll figure out why it's not. Oops, sorry, ignore that.
It didn't work on that one either.
Well, I
Okay.
haven't done anything yet, but yeah. Okay.
Sure. Once more, he teleports away in a shadowy puff.
Counter spell.
It's not a spell.
Oh.
Kylan was right, though. He is on the run.
Son of a bitch.
Thok. Your words and shouting hurt me. They are,
That changes everything I was gonna do. Fuck.
You're the wench, more like.
I knew someone would say that.
Okay. I would like to cast Mirror Image. Shit. That's my action.
Mirror image shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking. I can't do anything.
Move toward him so you can do more next time.
Yep. So I'm
And
gonna
throw a
do-
javelin?
Just gonna. No, he used an action to cast.
Oh,
Mirror
he
Image.
I use an action, yeah.
He's just gonna teleport again. I think the safest thing to do is actually protect Lee. So can you get Kylan in the aura too?
No, you. Doc's just gonna kind of begrudgingly go like, fucking goddamn son of a bitch, not using spells, fuck. And I can't do anything else, so.
Okay. There's another shadowy jaunt. Hello.
Oh dear.
You've got potential.
Who? Me? I kind of
Archelder,
flash a smile at this thing, trying to hide back fear.
Archelder, it's your turn.
He does have a physical form, right?
He seems to. It has
Okay.
taken physical hits.
I am going to throw down Iluna's sword, run over, and attempt to grab a hold of him.
Okay.
What do you want me to do, DM?
Post athletics acrobatics.
Cool.
You grab a hold. Touching him is cold and uncomfortable feeling. It just has this. It gives you those goosebumps of just touching something that just feels wrong. It's almost smooth. But you can grab a hold.
I would like to wheel him around to put him in that square.
Post athletics. And you're successful.
And I will drag him by his breastplate down to eye level with me and say, "Don't fuck with Jacked."
Ooh.
That's all I've got for action economy, though, so intern.
Okay. What are you, his babysitter? As 4 arrows fly in his direction.
Yeah, baby. Oh no.
Oh no!
Honey.
3 hits.
Oh good. Okay. Holy cheese.
Holy cheese. The heavenly Gouda.
Heaven. Okay. I will come back for you, boy. Speaking of boy, it's your turn. Jacked.
All right. So, kind of putting on some bravado, I will, after that smile, I will move as far this way as I can. There we go, 30 feet. And then I will throw a... fuck it. Let's do a chromatic orb. And we will choose thunder.
Okay. That is a hit. 22 points of thunder. Ooh, that was not what I wanted. Okay, it did not explode that time. As the thunder crackles, it gives off this pretty loud, like seeming explosion kind of thing, detonation. But the sound doesn't make it that far. It kind of becomes a whisper by the time it makes it to you. Just this boom.
Like something you'd imagine in space.
Yeah.
Kind of. Anyway.
There's...
So upon throwing that spell, I kind of double over in pain again because of Tides of Chaos, and we will do some silliness. I cast Polymorph on myself. If I fail the saving throw, I turn into a sheep for the spell's duration. All right, what's this saving spell for that? Saving throw for that?
It's yours.
Your caster DC.
I will use inspiration.
Please.
And I mean, is it like a what kind of saving throw?
forget, Matt says you can throw inspiration after you see the result, but before the result is finalized.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And the save is wisdom based.
Nope. We'll use inspiration.
There you
Oh,
go.
good.
Okay.
So kind of doubling over in pain and like kind of contorting a little bit. I kind of pull myself back out of it and stand back up. And then as a bonus action, I'll eat one of my first level spell slots.
Okay.
Back up to 2. Done.
Um, sure. Karsus turns his head over to Jack and says, I could show you how to control your power, and puts his arm behind him and releases a burst of cold at the other three there.
Is this a spell?
Yes.
Counter spell.
Please.
He's just itching to use that counterspell on the amulet.
You already tried using it once. Do you have another?
You said it wasn't a spell.
It wasn't
Can
a spell.
he, if he tries using it, even if it's not a spell, does it work?
I don't think you can even trigger it if it's not a spell.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
in response to casting a spell.
At what level?
Only third, so.
He'll
Let's roll.
counterspell you.
Oh.
Did he counterspell his counterspell?
Yes, he
Yes.
did.
I'll counterspell his counterspell. That's counterspelling his
Do it. Yeah, baby.
Okay, at what level?
third.
Okay.
Don't say he counterspells that again.
He only has one
Reactions unless he's
reaction.
cheating.
So imagine the wizards duel like in Harry Potter while they're like just fucking doing that shit.
Okay, Doc, go ahead and make this DDC for a 5th level spell.
Okay, that is just
15.
that's
And
that's
it
just
is
a
a
charisma check, right?
ability check using your spellcasting. Yes, charisma check.
Just
Please.
charisma check, not spell check bonus.
Just a charisma check.
Got it. Nice.
Alright.
Well done.
I could show you how to control your power like this.
And just kind of fizzles out. Like cool stuff
Oh,
happened.
that's-
He was like, Doc was going for it, and he was like, ah, and then I was like, nope. Gotcha. That's where you're wrong.
You laugh like my mother.
Well done.
ED, because it's past tense. There, Doc. Laughed.
Oh. There's a
Ouch.
darkness in you. I want it. I knew I should have higher level counterspelled. Anyways, we'll end his turn, Kylan.
I will call lightning on the square to the right of him.
Okay. That's image. Alright, you will save for half.
And I will move over by Jack. And it's my turn.
You sure you want to get a Thoxora for now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Not making this easy.
That's the plan. It's a
That's
boss
the
fight.
point.
Taste my steel, tall one. That should be
How about
one.
Can I just grab his wrist as he goes to swing and stop the swing entirely?
Sure. So he goes to swing, and you're still holding his arm. Just. I don't like you.
The feeling's mutual.
Lee, your turn.
Lee is super pissed that he's ignoring her. So, I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna run... Oops. You
In
should
a
get rid of
squiggles.
that. Yeah, I'm gonna run right here. And then I'm going to cast Lightning Lure. And try and yank him towards me. Bam.
Okay. Sure. Oh. Nah. He's going to accept it.
Is he still in not Jack, Far Traveler's grasp?
Yeah, but Lightning Lure has precedence over grapple effect.
Okay, got it.
Yep. He takes the damage, and he'll get pulled towards you away from Far Traveler.
Face me.
As you wish.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Oh, that's okay. He brings up his sword for you.
Alright. At disadvantage because of protection from good and evil.
Also, is he attacking somebody else besides Far Traveler?
That
Apply
or
an attack on this
Oh,
turn.
last turn. It's only a turn.
It's fine,
Oh,
it's still
shit.
disadvantage. 17 will still hit though.
yes, 14.
What's
slashing
your-
damage.
What's your... just never mind. Go for it.
I mean, it'll barely hit.
As a reaction, I can reduce the damage if you would like.
It's up to you. It's not a big deal.
Yes, I will spend my reaction to reduce the damage.
By
Oh
3.
my god.
Time to roll.
God damn.
The dice are hitting us today.
It's okay. I'm still doing pretty well.
Sitting pretty.
I'd say we're doing alright.
Yeah, we seem to be doing okay. Alright, and that was at the end of my turn, so whoever's next.
Fuck, your turn.
Okay. Alright. So at this point, I would like to go up next to him and do my slash with my greatsword.
So, as thought goes to attack, let's go ahead and do one of these effects.
You also currently have your poison whatever thing up.
Yes. Yes. And I would also like to use a superiority die and use disarming attack.
So, if you miss, you hit, so don't worry about missing.
Right. Okay, I'll roll damage. Poison strike, great sword, and I would also.
See if you crit, though.
I did. I rolled.
I don't
Yeah.
see your first roll, but okay.
And
It's
that was-
all-
Was it 16 your first?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
16.
16. He
Okay,
rolled
okay.
poison first.
That
Yep.
poison strike was good.
I would also like to use a level 2 Divine Smite. Not a crit, but he is a fiend, I'm guessing.
No.
Not undead or fiend.
Okay, so I didn't trigger the effect because you didn't miss.
Okay, got it. Second level.
Yep, you would have hit with that.
Bam.
Now that's a low.
Holy holo sack.
Okay.
You know, my defensive abilities might be sucking, but as long as you guys keep rolling like 1s and 2s off of max, I'm okay. Perfectly happy.
works.
Hold on, I think I hold on. Yeah, make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
So that math there is factoring the superiority die twice. Did you have 2 superiority die on that?
Oh, I didn't mean to.
So 47 is reduced by 4 to 43.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it covered.
Nice.
That's
How is that only 47?
The 16 is to hit.
And there's 31 poison damage.
There's 28 poison damage.
28 poison damage and 3 from a superiority die. Another 24 on a divine smite. And then greatsword
Oh,
damage.
I didn't have the 24 in there. Oops.
Yeah, he didn't put the 24 in. That's
Okay.
how it's only 47.
Oh, it'll be 43 plus the 24 is 67.
Got it.
Also, my DC should instead be 16. I forgot to update that.
That's
okay,
fine.
you rolled
He's
an 8 anyway.
still failed.
Alright. Cool.
Shouldn't have been a disadvantage, but that doesn't matter.
I mean,
Yeah, it should have been just regular.
But he got an 8, so. Alright. He dropped his sword.
He did, and as it drops, it hits the ground and disappears into shadow.
That's not going to stop him long.
Damn. Oh well.
Do you want to use your second attack?
I do.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
still
God.
pretty respectable.
And I'm also going to, yet again,
Holy
Divine
jeez.
Smite.
I like your slashing damage on that greatsword hit, buddy.
That was real
Same.
good.
You guys are rolling nuts on your damage.
Yeah, not so good on the defensive front, though.
Eh. Sadly, he hasn't been able to do much.
I'm not sad about that. I'm happy about that.
Not even a little sad.
Stuff the boss with legendary actions every chance you get.
Okay. So you hit him.
How do you feel about that?
Enough of this. He erupts in shadow as you hit him with your shining blade. And a wall surrounds him and Lee.
I just kind of giggle sadistically.
Show me that you deserve my power. So we're gonna
By
kind
wall of shadow, do you mean that we can't see through it?
cannot see through it.
Keep in mind, I still have this active.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm definitely remembering that.
For the sake of this 1v1, the four of you before his turn may act, however, know that you cannot enter into that wall.
I'm going to yell to Thok and Eluna to try and crush the barrier with your amulets.
Amulets.
If it's
Okay.
my turn, as you just said.
Yeah, I don't think it's still my turn.
Yeah, it is your turn now.
Okay.
So I'm going to take my amulet off, wrap it around my fist, and shove it against the barrier as hard as I can.
Following suit.
Okay, so Eluna will do that as well. When it gets to your turn, you may join. Jekt, what are you doing while this is going on?
Just trying to channel my innate power into the shadow and see if I can cause any sort of rupture.
Okay.
Can spare it, try and get to Thok also.
What's up?
If you can spare it, try and get to Thok. He's still a paladin. He'll still save you.
Okie dokie. We'll do. We'll just stand there.
So Far Traveler and Illuminage, the two of you, push your amulets against this wall of force. It starts to shake your whole body. You're able to keep pushing against it, and you see this crack in the shadow, but it's a very slow progression. Lee. Oh. Karthus pulls out his great sword from nowhere and two-hands it. Let's do this. And swings at you twice.
Okay. Disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
I need line of sight to help, and I can't.
Both miss.
Oh.
Yay!
Both miss. Alright. Kylan?
I'm gonna run over next to Far Traveler. And punch next to where his fist is with my amulet.
Okay. The crack begins to grow. Lee, your turn.
Let's be clear about one thing, monster. And I'm gonna change my sword into my great sword. I don't deserve your power. This is my power. And I am going to... He's a shadow monkey. The darkness won't work. So I'm just gonna hit him with my great sword.
Okay.
24,
Hits.
12 damage, and a 17.
That hits. How do you want to do this?
Awesome. Yes. So, first attack is just across the chest and kind of staggers him back. And then second one, pull back and Witch King style, just drive it through his face.
Yeah, I am no man. So yeah, you cut across his chest. And right into the face. We'll see whose power it is at the
Twist the
end.
sword.
The shadow erupts from his body, shooting off into the sky as the whole ring around him shatters and breaks like glass. The shadow falls, and you are left with his sword in your hand and nothing else.
That's awesome.
Wow, she's naked.
Well, without him attached to it.
Blew all of her clothes off. Like Game of Thrones after the
There
fire.
you go. Yeah, yeah.
Lee, you've been working out.
Oh dear.
No, you still are clothed.
So, how you feeling now?
I think he's gone.
Can you get so? You want to test it?
Is it alright to change music?
Yeah, I am. There we go.
Combat's over, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, let's test it.
Okay.
I run over and hug her.
Drop my protection from evil and good.
I punch Kylan in the face angrily.
I put my amulet back on.
Kylan, do you resist the punch to the face?
I'm focused on getting to hug her.
Well, it's okay, because
Uh,
I'm not good with strength-based anything.
But she did it angrily. Does that prompt a check?
Your mind is clear.
Clearly pissed off. Stop touching me!
Whoa. Leak, like you can feel stuff now?
I mean, I could always feel stuff, but
But you don't have to feel bad about feeling stuff.
he seems to not be there. This
Nice.
is good.
Nice. Hey,
Um,
Kylan, piss her off more to see if it works.
It's around now that you realize that the wind is blowing through the trees, and you
Oh,
hear a
shit.
gentle rustling of the vines.
We should
No, you.
check that throne.
I remove the amulet from my fist and into my hand, and I try to grace Lee's arm with it.
Wait, what are you
Carefully.
grazing my arm with?
The amulet,
Oh, that's...
lightly.
Does it burn still?
It makes you feel uncomfortable and a little weak, but it doesn't burn.
Okay.
Now that's a good sign.
Alright, guys, we tested it and it's good. So let's get rid of whatever is fucking up the forest, okay?
Yeah, let's.
Luna takes her sword and kind of inspects it and moves it around. I hope they proved useful to you. Match. Oh, she's them. So the throne. It still has this essence of dread and gives you this feeling like a pit in the center of your stomach.
I just want to search it over and see if there's any objects in or around it.
Can it
Be
be
careful.
cleansed, or its connection to the Shadowfell be severed?
As you do a quick search, you see a small, pitch black, like so black that it has this very flat, look to it, kind of like the black is black. Yeah.
Vented black.
Yeah, Beta Black. And this, whatever it is, it seems to be some sort of portal that's releasing this connection to the Shadowfell here. It begins to slowly wane until it becomes just a sliver and then disappears. The feeling disappears for the most part, the pit of the stomach feeling. However, it still remains slightly, as something dark within the forest seems to still loom. However, from here it is gone.
But the feeling over the forest overall isn't gone.
Yeah. The feeling of the Shadowfell, it is definitely slowly fading away until, I guess not so slowly, but it fades away until that feeling of being out of place that comes with two planes merging together, that feeling does disappear. But the darkness that looms over this forest continues to do so.
You know what that sounds like? Not our problem.
This is all I could ask from you, but it seems that it was a lot more to ask than I had thought. Some deeper connection here.
Yeah, well, I needed to do it. Alright, I think it's high time we got to Calamence and figured out our next step.
Calamence is on his way to Chrysos.
What were we doing after this?
We're headed to Far Traveler's Home.
Also, hopefully in the direction of the Obsidian Tower.
Then I think that's where our path lies next.
We need to escort Aluna back to her camp and trade in for armor.
Shall we then?
Well,
But Lee wanted to check the throne for actual objects. Was it completely void? Because you sort of went onto the Shadowfell thing and
Right. Go ahead and everyone make an investigation check or help someone or whatever you want to do.
I will assist.
I will assist too. I'll assist Lee.
Sure.
I will assist Kaylin.
Luna's investigation is +0, so she'll help Jack.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So Lee, you find a single rose with petals black as midnight, so a deep blue. No, it's pure black. Very similar to the Veta black, but not as much. The rose gently stands, no roots, just a stem on a hidden little notch of the throne.
I packed weapon into a dagger, and I just poke it.
Okay. The blade touches the rose. So are you touching the stem or the leaves? It doesn't really
The
matter.
stem.
Okay. Okay, the stem. And like as it is about to make contact, it just kind of glances away, as if the rose is magically protected.
Hey guys, what do you make of this?
I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Well, at first everything lights up as a bright magic, but however you are able to focus it onto the rose, which it is magical.
What kind?
I believe abjuration is the more typical wondrous item. So probably that.
Okay.
I'll
Can I
give-
do Arcana to see what it is?
Let's hold off until I have written something up for it.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I cast Druidcraft to try to make it grow.
You feel no druidic connection to this rose.
I try and reach out and just take it with my hand.
Okay. You touch it, and you can pull it out, and it doesn't hurt or anything like that, unless you poke a thorn, of course. But I assume you're being more
I
careful
will
than
be
that.
careful not to.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what it is, but I don't suggest you eat it.
I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll hold on to it for a little bit just in case until we can get a proper identification of it.
You're probably the best one to do so. I have no objection.
Okay. But if it's cursed, we're definitely destroying it.
It's only one way to find out if it's cursed.
Yeah, let's just attune to it. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Alright, let's walk back to camp then.
I attempt to use Druidcraft to make a seed grow from the ground.
The seed grows and then withers and dies.
Still not our problem, but also a problem that is still not solved.
Keep practicing. You'll get better.
Still learning how to be a druid. Okay,
I'm gonna start walking out. Yeah.
Okay, you guys are just leaving? No rest?
Gonna escort Aluna back. That was the deal.
Yeah.
It also
And
took a
we're
day for us
hoping we're
to
not
get
gonna
here.
run into anything.
We don't know that we're not going to run into anything.
Because the darkness still looms over the forest itself, so it's possible we're going to get attacked on the way there.
Well, I'm still good to go for a fight because I'm a barbarian and I didn't use any of my spell slots.
I mean, I'm as good to go as I was for that fight, so.
Yeah, I'm missing some spell slots, but not enough to hurt for a smaller fight.
Well, do you think we just take a short rest before we head back?
That's probably a good plan, actually.
Yeah.
I
That
would
helps you out a lot.
rather not rest in this area personally.
Well, there's nothing specific about this area that's harmful to us, so I don't see anything wrong with it.
I'd rather rest here than out where we were running actually into the trees.
And this gives us an opportunity to keep an eye on this area, too.
You're not going to convince me to change my mind, but if we're voting, my vote is no.
I vote yes.
I would vote yeah here in the crumbling tower where we have a little bit of defense.
Vote yes.
See? That wasn't hard.
Alright,
Alright,
let's take a short rest.
use some hit die.
Okay.
I'm actually, before you guys do that,
Okay.
I'm actually going to see if music works.
That's right.
Yeah. When you play, music does reverberate now.
Cool.
So Thought gets 10 for free, Valera gets 9 for free.
Sweet. And another 12. That'll do it.
Cool.
Oh, it
Check.
updated my HP this time.
Checked you're injured, go ahead and roll your hit die.
I'm going to expend a hit die, but I'm not going to make the roll because I'm 1 HP off of max HP.
Okay.
Hashtag worth.
Okay. As you guys rest and Far Traveler plays his song, the throne crumbles and collapses and until it becomes nothing more than compost on the ground.
Neat.
I'd like to inspect the compost.
It is dead
Oop.
and not very good compost. It has no
Silas
nutritional
was
value.
here. He would
Silas.
want it.
I've stopped asking myself that question since like session 1.
Does this foul compost have any alchemical properties that I could probably bring back to Armor?
Make an alchemy check. So intelligence plus your your alchemy check.
I'll
You're
do
not
one.
sure.
I'll try and luck that one.
Okay.
Just
Maybe it did have a very shadowy creature upon it. It's possible that it could hold some property.
I'll take a sample back to Armor.
Okay.
Do you want to ask me about it?
Sure, I'll ask Far Traveler if he sees anything weird about this.
Am I allowed to check?
Yep.
Oh, that's not an advantage. Sorry.
That's okay.
Well-
The same.
14 is still 14, I guess. You're about as certain as him that it might. It's hard to say.
Maybe. I don't know.
We should probably check this in an actual lab.
I agree. Like I said, bring samples back.
I'd like to extract some bloody tree sap for my herbalism kit.
Okay. Any tree will do. Go ahead and make an herbalism check to see how much you get.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Alright. You get a good mason jar, like a good sized jar full of this sap. Spread it on your pancakes.
Can we narrow mason jar amount to a number of vials? Because that's what I'll be filling.
Yeah.
4 vials.
Okay. As you head back with a little bit more of a quickened pace, as Luna is ready to be back out, as she has spent far too long, in her opinion, here in one go.
Same.
And you guys arrive back at.
Are the ghosties still like beckoning us as we were leaving?
They only do so at night. Is it nighttime? I forget.
No, it's 2 hours past dawn.
Right.
That-
So no, it. By the time you guys get back, it's just dusk. And you do not get any ghosties.
Okay.
Okay. You arrive back at camp. Most people are sleeping. This venture was not part of their little brigade, so they didn't really know about it very much. Some people realized she was gone and will actually approach a few people checking on how she is, and then subsequently you guys. Yeah, you guys made it back. And I think that is where I'm going to end it today, as I have a slight headache, and
It's time.
it's a good
Okay,
time
sounds
to
good.
do so. So, good job, guys. The fight was not as trivial as I thought, but not as intense as I thought, but that's okay. I
We have a
rolled
lot of
bad.
answers.
Yeah. I rolled bad, you guys rolled well. That was part of it.
No, you rolled really well when it was a Luna.
That's
Yes.
true. I rolled really bad for him. That's the way that the dice sometimes fall. Anyways, thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you all for watching.
wait. Did we level up?
Yes, level up.
We did.
Yeah,
We did.
baby.
We did.
Nice.
We did. We did. I should buy a
fucking
boat.
10, bitch. Yeah.
Level 10. Alright.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
you didn't turnpike us.
I did not turnpike you guys. Good job. No one even got
Efficient
close.
The bribes work.
Alright.
Yes. Again, thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. And as always, stay classy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.